I was about 13 or 14, and I was babysitting two boys for some church members. I had done it before, and the kids loved me, and the parents were very comfortable with me. This was a night where they were going to be gone for pretty much until like 2:30 in the morning. I was doing it for free that day because they were going to do something church related, and that's just how I rolled. Anyways, the house I lived in was an apartment complex. You know, one of those small ones that had 2 floors and 4 places in each spot. They're on the bottom floor, with 2 bedrooms on either side of the apartment, with the kitchen on the left and the living room on the right, and a sliding glass door to a small patio and public bathroom next to that door. It was about 1:30 in the morning, and I knew they would be getting home soon. The kids were knocked out, obviously after practically begging about 3 bedtime stories. I finished my homework and really didn't have anything to do since they didn't have any cable. This was before Netflix became an online service, so they had DVDs and VHSs to watch. So I grabbed Land Before Time to make the night go a little quicker. I was already very tired and nodded off a couple of times. And about 2, I could hear knocking on the front door, and I knew the parents had a key, which kind of confused me, but I did nothing but sit there in the dark with the TV glowing. Being a bit paranoid, and I watched and listened, and I've read enough horror stories, I grabbed the baseball bat that was next to the couch. And what happened next will haunt me forever. I heard a small voice, almost like a young woman, saying, "Oh dear, that won't help you." My heart stopped, and I realized the patio door didn't have the blinds shut. My eyes shift slowly to the door, and I see someone on the patio staring in. I couldn't make anything out other than what they were short and wide. I screamed and ran into the kids' room. Thankfully, they were still asleep. Sadly, this was before I had a cell phone, and there were no cordless phones. All I did was push the dresser in front of the door and stared at the one window of the room. That's when it became dark as a shadow loomed on the window. The knocking started again, and a woman's voice called out, "Come on, dearie, I won't hurt you. Please come out." The window was being knocked on so hard I was afraid it would break. The kids finally woke up and they were screaming as they were scared. I was a big girl and could at that time lift my own weight, but knowing I had 2 kids with me, I became vulnerable and afraid. Within 2 seconds, I heard the father yell out, "Hey, who are you?" And a person ran off. The front door opened. There was harsh knocking on the kids' bedroom door. Thankfully, it was the parents, and after I let them in, I put the dresser back. I explained what happened, and they called the police. And when they arrived, they obviously found nothing but the bushes that hide the patio were cut up and ripped up. I babysat for them once or more after that, but after they moved away, about 5 months later, I never babysat anyone ever again. And again to this day, I know the woman was long gone, but every time I hear a knock, a chill runs through me.